What are the leadership qualities required to be president of the United States? The question should be, what are the leadership qualities required to be a good president of the United States? You know, in our political environment, to become president is a little bit of a game, and it requires money, and it requires personality and the willingness to withstand a brutal election process. But to be a really good president of the United States requires vision. It requires idealism and a commitment to that idealism. If you look back to the inaugural speeches of both Ronald Reagan or JFK, so you can pick your politics, it doesn't matter. In both of their inaugural addresses, they both used the words peace on earth, world peace. They both fundamentally believed in this ideal that is world peace. And they wanted to advance America to help build that world. These days, when those terms are used, if they're used at all, it's usually as a punchline. Those two leaders fundamentally believed in it. So to be a good leader of the United States is two things. One, a vision of the future that is better than the version that we're living in now, and an undying belief that we can get there. And two, an absolute commitment to get us there based on the values of the United States. Our values were written down for us. All men are created equal, endowed with certain unalienable rights, amongst which include life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And a constitution was laid down for us, a structural document to help guide us how we can achieve that ideal. So our greatest presidents have always been the ones that believe in a vision that is different than the world we're living in now, and a commitment and an optimism that that version of the world they imagine can exist, and we will get there within the boundaries of our own values. That's inspiring. And that's when we elect to join, that we volunteer to be a part of helping them build that vision. Now, you don't have to be the president of the United States to work that way. Look at Martin Luther King. That's what he did. He offered us a vision. We volunteered to help him build that vision that we imagined with him, and we committed our own lives and made our own sacrifices to help advance that cause. That's what great presidents do. They literally lead us. They lead us from here to there. And that, of course, involves some of the issues, but the issues are the details that make us move from here to there. It's not about one issue or another. It's all the issues combined that move the entire country from where we are to where we want to go. There's a number of things that our current presidents or potential future presidents can learn from past presidents. One is that the best presidents were American presidents. They weren't Republican presidents. They weren't Democrat presidents. They were presidents for the people of America. And once elected, they saw themselves as leaders for our country, not leaders for the party. And when they were at their best, they believed in opportunity for all of us, not some of us. Right? Now, the way that they manifested it, and maybe the choices that they made in terms of policy, may have been informed or influenced by their partisan beliefs, but their vision was American vision. And all of our greatest presidents always talked about the opportunity for every one of us, and they believed it to the core of their being. And you can look to the past. They spoke in big, broad, general, bright terms, and quite frankly, the best presidents were able to enjoy support across the aisle. I think that's one of the things that made them great.